Thank you. We'll compare this with the blood sample taken before the shot. Cross-reference it with the counteragent that Craig gave us.
He gave you the counteragent to save me. Do you think he would have done that if he knew there was a way to duplicate it?
Craig is arrogant. It's finally working against him. We have to exploit it.
It's up to me to deal with him.
So far, that hasn't worked that well.
It's too dangerous to fight with Craig. Nicholas, he retaliates by hurting you. You almost died.
Yeah, I know that it's frustrating, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We can take some of the counteragent that Patrick saved and produce more of it.
I mean, that's what he wants. He wants us spinning our wheels in a lab. And we'll end up empty-handed and wasting our time.
Well, you got a better idea?
And Craig has a family. And someone that he cares about. That's what the fight was about. I answered his cell phone.
Who was it?
I don't know, some woman.
What would you suggest doing?
We'll find out who and where this woman is.
Well, we certainly can't threaten her to get to Craig.
Well, and the point is, he has a weakness and we need to find a way to exploit it.
You sit down and rest, and I'm going to get you something to eat.
Oh, how solicitous, intern Emily. Your latest brush with death has obviously worn you out, hasn't it?
Thought you were leaving.
Well, there's been a sudden change of plans for all of us, it seems. Since intern Emily doesn't seem the slightest bit surprised to see me.
I know all about it. How you poisoned Nicholas, you forced him to...
Oh, no, it was Nicholas's idea to force you away for your own protection. You see, I argued in favor of true love.
You don't have to talk to him.
I wanted to include Emily from the start, and now that she is, I know just the way to use her. You see, intern Emily, I'm in need of an escort, and I think you will do nicely.
She's not going anywhere.
Oh! Though I find you hard to resist, I promise that I won't try to sleep with you, unless you request it, of course.
Emily.
Now, you're going to have to get over that little aversion, because you are going to come on a little business trip with me.
You leave her out of this.
That's a little bit too late for that, isn't it?
We stick to the original agreement.
You're becoming tiresome, Nicholas. I get to make the choices here. Emily is coming with me. And if I can't handle this transaction in a timely manner with Emily's assistance, then you won't get the counteragent and you will die this time. So you see, your life is in Emily's hands once again.
You look like hell.
You look beautiful as ever.
You know what, on second thought, skip the coffee, just go take a rest. I'll take over for you in the lab.
Well, I think I got it.
You know, Craig really slipped up when he left the counteragent with us.
Yeah, well, now that we got a sample, it's just a matter of duplication.
Should I call Nicholas?
No. I think we should wait till we know for sure. There's something about this, it seems too simple.
That's not the adjective I would have used.
Yeah, well, Craig doesn't make mistakes. He's got something else planned.
We're going on a business trip today, remember?
As I said last night, she's not going anywhere.
Well, that's certainly her choice. But you won't get the counteragent, and you most certainly will kick the bucket, as they say.
You're bluffing. Again, just another way to keep us under control.
Do you know what? I can't decide whether you're arrogant or obtuse. Perhaps a little bit of both. Who knows? Because even a lab rat would understand by now. If you choose door number 1, you get zapped. If you choose door number 1 again, it defies reason.
You could have left last night, but you didn't. So that tells me that you need something badly here in Port Charles. Took quite a risk coming to the hospital. Would have been much safer for you just to let me die, don't you think?
You're making this far too complicated.
Which means I'm probably right. You don't have to go with him.
Well, then door number 1 it is. The pain and suffering starts at sundown.
I'll go through it every day if it keeps you away from her.
But it doesn't. That's my point. She keeps running back to you like a loyal little spitfire that she is. There's no getting rid of her.
You love this, don't you? Torturing Nicholas and making me watch.
Well, watching is your choice, at least for the moment.
Someday I want you to feel what I did last night. What I felt at the Metro Court when my father was dying. When Nicholas desperately needed my help and there was nothing that I could do for him. That's what I wish for you. To stand by helpless when somebody you love desperately needs your help.
Hi, thanks for coming all the way out here. How you feeling?
I'm
Much better than you, would be my guess.
Yeah, I've just been up all night. She's not doing too well.
Did she have her baby?
Yes, yeah, she did, and he's fine, but she had to have an emergency cesarean and started hemorrhaging again. She's still unconscious.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Although I know that's not why you asked me here. What is going on? Is there something wrong with your health? Because you don't look like you feel well, and I know that you haven't felt well for
No,
weeks.
it's just I just can't seem to get rid of the flu, that's all.
Okay, have you seen a doctor?
Yes, Patrick and Robin are taking care of it. Look, I'd rather not get into the details of that right now, if that's all right.
Okay. All right, I'll drop the subject.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna tell you that I have 911 on speed dial, should you need it. What's up? What's up, Nicholas?
I'd like to discuss some details in my will.
Okay, so I've cleared my schedule. We have a lab for the rest of the day.
The idea of spending the rest of the day with you, even if it isn't a lab surrounded by overworked techs, I'll take it.
We have to stay focused on work. Nicholas cannot survive another episode like last night. He's running out of time.
I want you to note my professional detachment. Never mind that you look like you should be in a hospital and you are seeing a neurosurgeon and a neuropathologist. And now you want your will updated?
It's because of Lucky's baby.
Lucky's baby is a day old.
I want to make provisions, as I have for Christina, Molly, and Cameron, and I would also like to make sure that my appointment of Emily as Spencer's guardian is airtight and unbreakable.
You never really broke up with Emily at all, did you? And now she knows that you're probably dying?
All right, I'm ready to go to this business meeting.
Well, that's good. You're a smart and loyal girl.
People are going to be wondering why I ducked out of work, especially with Elizabeth in such bad shape. So we're going to have to make this fast. And I don't want Nicholas to ever find out.
You pushed Emily away, right? To protect her. That's what this out-of-nowhere breakup is about?
Yes.
And this romance that you have with Robin is a cover-up, right? Because she's your doctor?
Yes.
And Emily figured it out, am I right?
She does have a special understanding of the situation, yes.
Okay, Nicholas, if polite but oblique is the way you're going to play this, then there's really not much I can do about that. Except tell you that if you are sick, if there is something wrong with you, you ought to take that really seriously. And you let the people who care about you help you, Nicholas, and you'll be grateful for it.
I am. More than you know.
Thank you.
I understand that you wish to establish an account.
That's right. We'll need to coordinate a great deal of money very soon, and I wish to put it in my fiancée, my lovely fiancée's name, Emily Quartermain.
A transfer of this size will invite international scrutiny.
Oh, we have nothing to hide, do we, my dear? All you have to do is sign.
I'm obligated to inform you, Ms. Quartermain, that once you sign, you'll bear full legal responsibility for all transactions. Do you understand?
I do now, yes.
Excuse me. Hello? Yes, I'll be there.
Nicholas was right. You're setting me up.
I'm giving you the opportunity of avoiding a repeat of last night.
This transfer isn't legal, is it? Which gives you a hold on me.
If you don't want to sign, by all means, don't. I'm sure Nicholas would understand, with a few hours he has left to live. Or maybe I could change my mind and give him the counter-agent anyway. It's all about risk assessment, and I'm leaving it entirely up to you. Good girl. Emily Quartermain. I'm feeling all warm and tingly, aren't you? Just knowing that our lives and fortunes are forever linked. It's emotional.
We did it.
What? That's a little vague.
We recreated the counteragent.
You're sure?
Well, we're sure we have the active components.
So that's it? It's over? I'm free of Craig. I can have my life back?
You're such a fidgety little thing. Why don't you have a glass of this delectable champagne?
No, thank you.
Really? It's a really good year. Might help you relax. Checking your watch every 2 seconds won't get you to Nicholas faster. If he's lasted that long, that is.
I don't think we should be too hasty.
Too hasty? Robin, I've been trapped in this nightmare for weeks. I can't stand it for one more second. Inject me with the counteragent that you developed now.
But there's still time before you get sick. Time to make calls, to make arrangements.
Calls, or why would I need to do that?
Shouldn't you at least wait until Emily gets here? I mean, she should be with you.
Oh, I get it. This new formula will either save me or kill me, right?